Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the Galaxy Battles. We're here with a new set of BO3. New Beginning versus Geek Fam. The boys here are also playing for a main stage qualifier. Geek Fam, they pummeled through, they pummeled through Clutch Gamers, Execration, New Beginning as well actually. To get here, and Clutch Gamers played Execration played New Beginning, so New Beginning fought through the lower bracket, got back up, and now they're there in the final. The winner goes to the main stage and gets all that swag. Like I mentioned earlier, you want to get into that main stage, gives you so much more experience than compared to playing just online tournaments. So getting on the main stage, very important for these guys, and yeah. Let's see what happens here. New Beginning, of course, featuring Yamate. Some of that old blood coming into the play here. And of course, Ling, if you remember him from... What was that old Malaysian team? Just not coming to mind here. Same as Winter, I believe, last time. What were they called? I really can't remember. It's okay. I will remember as the game goes along, but... Wait. Invasion. Was it Invasion? I think it was Invasion. They used to be on Invasion, I believe. Yeah, I think Invasion. Should be Invasion. Alright. Yamate and Ling were the old blood from Malaysia. Then there's Ferocious Seer, Yu, and Yu now on their squad as well. Geek Fam had a little bit of switch around. You know, they have swapped out the Sexy Bambo and well, it's not too recent news. It's actually been a while now, but they used to have Sexy Bambo on their team. Now they're a bunch of new guys. The March here isn't Korean March, just for your information. Chiwan isn't Chuan either. And so we got ourselves 2 Filipinos and 3 Malaysians actually on Geek Fam. So a very interesting new squad here. We'll see how well they do against some of the old blood here on New Beginning. Of course, Yamate being one of the guys, as well as Ling. Some pretty popular names from the past. We'll see how they do. Undying going to be snatched up again. Rubik, the second pick, and now we'll see what Geek Fam respond with. They have a Tiny on board already. Interested to see how the new Tiny works in this setting, but you know, there have been some changes around, you know, to the hero. Ice Frog seems to really have a new way of playing him, apart from just a structured demolisher with Wisp. But you know, with the new Eat Tree thing, it could be interesting. Ogre Magi could be the second pick, so it does look like Geek Fam are still going for that same attack speed variant of this Colossus that's tiny. We'll see how well it does. New Beginning, they are going to have 3 seconds on that countdown to that 4th ban. They ban out Medusa again, so Medusa really getting a lot of hate in this metagame, just being this annoying hero that they have to deal with non-stop. So right now we'll see if alright, let me just change the title. Thank you for telling me that, guys. We'll change the title, and there we go. Yeah, we'll see if the Tiny is still going to work out for them. It's going to be, I wouldn't say risky pick, but again, you know, if you watched the game earlier, there was an Undying that went pretty much unchecked because of the amount of melee heroes on the enemy team. And right now, Geek Fam has picked themselves up 2 melee heroes in pretty solid position. So if they go on this trend, they could potentially find themselves overbeared by the Undying pick. So gotta be careful. Death Prophet now going to be taking a seat in the inside bench. And we'll see what else is banned here. Winter Wyvern as well as Tinker getting removed from the game. 2 minutes now. Geek Fam, what do they want to ban out? It's really going to be a tricky situation. I think Viper is not too terrible as well. Viper is very solid against melee cores, especially Tiny when it comes to this. But they're going to ban Brewmaster instead. Alright, so not a fan of getting controlled by the Brewlings. You know, the Cyclone Brewling is pretty powerful. Vengeful Spirit being picked up again. We've been seeing quite a bit of Vengeful Spirit. The changes to her, that Wave of Terror, I think, has been pretty huge. The new Vengeance Aura is pretty powerful in team fights. But I think it's mostly the wave change. I could be wrong. The Wave of Terror change is just pretty immense with the cooldown reduction being put in now. It has so much more uptime. And Geek Fam, we are going to respond here. What will they pick? I think, again, you know, I want to go back to that Viper pick. It's been pretty popular the last few games I've been watching. So maybe it could be a possibility that we see it here. But we still got a bit of time. It's going to be a Lion. All right, going back a little old school. Grab up some range and as well some disable. So they got quite a big amount of disable here now on Geek Fam. Lion. Give me the selection. Oh, there's Tidehunter. Uh-oh. Everyone that has watched Fata play this guy is pretty familiar with how he got, you know, popular, I guess. You know, with the changes to Kraken Shell level 20, and the Tidehunter has just become quite a nuisance, especially with the revised talents. You know, it's been a very annoying hero to deal with, and yeah, Geek Fam will have to deal with him this game again, making that Viper pick all the more delicious. Timbersaw is a possibility as well, but I think Viper would be nice. But Timbersaw will be picked up here, so you know, instead of just you going for the break option, they decide to just eat through him as a strength hero. So Timbersaw is going watermelon hunting, and well, we'll see. New beginning. They have that last ban coming out here. Geek Fam, they still have a spot for safe lane, I want to say. Tiny can go into that spot or can go middle lane. Timbersaw can go middle as well. So Geek Fam, they got themselves a pretty malleable draft, be able to just bang it out in any kind of shape. Lion Ogre Magi, of course, going to be the supports. That one is no question. But they could still grab a core here, like Puck, to control the flow of the team fights. Coil being a pretty annoying skill to deal with. Pretty escapey, you could almost say. Queen of Pain is decent, but it could get a little dangerous. I think Puck is solid here for Geek Fam. You know, you want to restrict enemies within your Tiny's reach. You also want to restrict them within your Timbersaw's reach. And overall, a very strong hero. So New Beginning are fearing a Razor, which makes me believe that they want to go for maybe something like a OD. Is that right to say? OD does seem like a powerful pick here. Viper is another one, but I don't think Razor does too well against Viper. Ursa or Sven come to mind as well. So New Beginning, they might be looking for one of those heroes that can fight very early in these team fights. Or they could be going Venge Call. You know, it has been pretty popular these days. You know, just max out the aura, going for the wave, and just rush your opponents down. So you got your Venge, Rubik, Undying. So that's a recipe for an aggro try. You could also go for Venge Rubik or Venge Undying, and then Rubik plus your carry. So Anti-Mage is one of them. You have Lifestealer. You know, usually when you ban out Razor, you know, you fear Lifesteal. You're fearing for your Lifestealer or your Juggernaut. So right now, New Beginning don't really have a tower pusher, so something like a Juggernaut could come in handy. OD has been banned already, so there's that out of the picture. So Geek Fam, you know, I like to say reading my mind. And yeah, we'll see what happens. New Beginnings could also be looking towards, I want to say Ursa Warrior, but Ursa's not too great against Tiny, right? Is it? It could be. I mean, Ursa's good against anything that you can hold down for long enough, and I think he definitely could fit in. Something that can deal with Roshan as well could be strong. Vengeful Spirit adds to that minus armor already. So it just depends on whether or not New Beginning wants to go for a... Alright, so it's going to be Mirana. Alright, Mirana's got 3 leaps now. She's pretty strong on the off lane. Could be played in the middle as well. We'll see. Has got quite a bit of stun set up for her, so I could see it as a solid choice. The leap adds to the attack speed for Tiny. You have Starstorm for wave clear. A pretty balanced draft here for Geek Fam. Nothing that really stands out too much. You know, Timbersaw does counter Undying and Tidehunter to a extent, but no, it's nothing too crazy. It's just solid. It's well-rounded. We'll see how it goes. New Beginnings. I don't know. I'm feeling an Ursa here. It's good against Timbersaw. And it's a beefy hero that isn't strength, so it doesn't melt to Timber Soul. We could also look at a Slot. He seems to be more and more popular these days, so Slot's pretty good against Mirana. She has a lot of those leaps, but you know, if you pounce her, she can't leap away. So that is strong as well. We'll see. New Beginnings has 45 seconds left on that timer. What do we really want to know what they decide to opt for? Alright, Shadow Fiend. Alright, cool. Some magic damage as well as minus armor with the SF. So we got ourselves a good mix of magic and physical here from New Beginnings. I kind of like it. It's very strong, and we'll see what Yamate does with it. He was famous on the Shadow Fiend after all, and now with Shadow Fiend being brought back into the fray with these recent changes to his rays, he could be looking at a new age of SF. So let's see what New Beginnings can do with this draft. SF, of course, a very fragile hero, very easy to gank. You got Ollie, you got Play Hard. You can imagine they will be jumping on his face, and you know, gotta be careful. We'll see what Scamberloo or Chuan or March has to say about this SF mid. I think they should be putting the Potter middle. It's the most favorable matchup. Chuan as well as March will have a really tough time unless a support sits in the middle lane with them. But I'm excited to see how this game pans out. It is a very interesting draft for sure, and I wanna see it unfold. I really want to see it unfold, and I don't think I've seen the Arcana in a while actually, so that is cool as well. So much minus armor, and we'll see. You got Gush, you got Wave of Terror, you got Yamate's Presence of the Dark Lord. Tiny is it's gonna be pretty fragile this game. All right, we're gonna hop into the match now, and we'll see how the teams played out. Really looking forward to it. You're watching Galaxy Battles. I'm Lysander. I'm going to be giving you guys your broadcast. Alrighty, let's hop into it. On the side of the rating, we have New Beginnings. Looks like the New Beginning for Yamate as well as Ling. They will have Yamate on the SF, Ling on Undying. We have Yu on the Tide Hunter. We have Rubik on If You. And Ferocious Seer going to be playing the Carry Venge on this side of the safe lane. On Geek Fam, we have Scamberloo. On the Mirana, we have March on Tiny, Ollie on the Ogre Magi, Play Hard on the Lion, and Chi Yuan on Timbersaw. Alright, I'm gonna call it Chuan too, but Chi Yuan sounds fine. The Chi Yuan has the Timbersaw. They're all gonna group up here, gonna try and secure that rune. Maybe toss an arrow over to the side of the Radiant as well. Try and get something done there, but Yu is gonna find himself free of Bounty Rune and already brought along 10 tangos in for the long haul here, this man. But so far nothing crazy going on here. They're all stacking up on this high ground on this dire side rune, and hoping Rubik makes a walk across, but this Observer Ward just scouts it out perfectly, and it looks like the Dire are just gonna scootle on over and steal this rune for themselves, so that is nice. So 0 armor Tiny against a minus armor lineup. The only thing that was missing was a Slaughter. Alright. Tree grab. Interesting stuff. Alright, Geek Fam are going to put their Timbersaw in the middle after all, so it's going to be Undying as well as Shadow Fiend in the middle lane versus Ogre and Timbersaw. So it's going to be okay for Timbersaw for a while, but once SF hits the levels where he can throw out razors, that's when it gets tough for the meta heroes. Alright, going to be deploying their Ignite already. Going to do some damage. Reactive Armor going to ensure that Timbersaw stays healthy, and Ling takes quite a fair chunk of damage, so has to be careful here. Oh, he has to deny here. Ollie on that Ogre Magi. Hey, look at Tiny. So cute. Beats at the creep wave here. And even throws that one out. There you go. So cute. Alright, March. It's a 2-1-2. Gonna be going against the Rubik and the Venge. Yu on that Kraken shell. Scambaloo has the Sacred Arrow ready, but shouldn't be able to do too much to the Tidehunter. I say that, you know, but you know, I tend to end up jinxing the players. You know, this lane, the top lane, shouldn't have anything crazy happen, but you never know. Chuan though, taking quite a fair bit of decay damage already. Down 12 strength, and now gonna start racking up those raise charges. Look at the damage that's coming out here. But the decay, gonna keep it in check. And again, 2 melee heroes against an SF. Definitely not a comfortable situation to be in. New beginnings. Throws out another shot here on Chuan. Already suffering a tad bit. March. Still farming up nicely. Yamate. Just be careful here. Dropping pretty low. But no real kill potential here from the Timbersaw. Saving up a skill point right now. Not sure whether he wants to get that Whirling Death or the Chain. Usually in the middle lane it's a 2-0-3. So Scambaloo finds himself a bounty rune. Sells his bottle. Alright, now you get a full bottle from the side shop. Yep, bottles up, gets a bounty rune as well. That's gonna be pretty sweet. And Ling as well as Ollie watching the top rune, but in the end it actually was a haste for the bottom. See if that becomes anything, but Ferocious Seer is in a lot of trouble here. The Impale's gonna miss there. Tiny throws the 3, and that's gonna be a kill. That's pretty cool. March. Gonna try and zone out if you here. Doesn't have toss ready, but oh, he does actually. Tosses the Rubik back into the creep wave, who gets surrounded. The Wave of Terror comes out, but it's only gonna be a intimidation technique. A nice kill here for the Tiny. The tree tossed. Very fun. And Ollie has the ignite. Ooh, SF goes in with the raises. I don't think Timbersaw got the memo because this is a dangerous situation to be in. I'm not sure he knows what he's doing. He's gonna get killed by a raise if he's not careful. Right click coming in. Yamate has the raise. He gets the kill. No Fire Blast on this Ogre. I guess that was his only option. He couldn't leave the SF side because the double raises are just too painful to deal with. And yeah, you see here the power of SF, especially against melee heroes. You're just within his grasp at all times, and the raise damage amplification just really starts to rack up. 2 more hits on that tiny grab, and he's gonna throw that one over. Woo, plop. The most you know, janky looking spell here, but so cute to watch anyway. Scambaloo has to deal with this Tidehunter so far. Still pretty annoying. Marana. Oh, contest of the runes here. Ferocious Seer backs down to the Vengeful Spirit, pulls the Ancient Golems over. It's like, hey, hello. Punch him. That's right. Alright, beats him up. He gets 58 gold for getting beaten up there. Illusion runes. Okay, I think Lion's in trouble. Yep, Lion's in a lot of trouble. Gets lifted up, tossed back down. There's a nice Hexo. Goes up onto the high ground, stuns, but no! The decay comes in. That was a great escape though, and in the end, the escape was great though, but in the end, he gets himself punished. Very unfortunate there. But right now, we've got Tiny back in the lane there. Having lost his support, that was unfortunate. But really, what can he do? Ferocious Seer. 2 points in the Magic Missile, 1 in the Wave of Terror. Oh, Yamate getting cleaned up in the middle lane. Has to be careful here. Timber Chain did go across, and the Whirling Death as well. Chuan. Has to be careful here. Scambaloo. 3 points in the Starstorm. 1 point in the Sacred Arrow. And Yu Kraken Shell and 3 points in Acid Smash. Pretty aggressive here. Yamate now pushing forward there, looking to stack some damage onto Chuan. Yep, that's 2 razors already landing. Alright, turned up the game sounds for you guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Was getting complaints that it was a little too loud, actually. Oh, March. Getting stunned there by the Venge. 2 points in the toss. Scrambleloo. Looking for an arrow pick here, but unfortunately getting scouted out by Observer Wards. And Ollie. He's got himself Fire Blast, Ignite, Bloodlust, all that good stuff. Try and gank him. Invisibility Rune locking down Yamate. He has to be careful. Just skirting outside of tower vision. Oh, the sentry ward, they know he's there. And now Ogre is in trouble. Slows him down. He's going to Bloodlust himself as he get out. The Wave of Terror catches him on the tail end of that. And he gets brought down. The pure damage coming into play here. And then, well, getting that kill. So Geek fam score another one. Tie up to score 3-3. Scrambleloo. Yu Ravage is ready. But I don't think he'll get a kill there. Ferocious here gets scouted out. This could be a stun toss combo. Already breaks the raindrop. No. Doesn't have the mana to really do it. He has 16 points of stick charges. He could happen. Ling goes in and pummels on that lion, but doesn't get a kill there. Once again, tossing that 3. Scrambleloo. 4 points in the Starstorm. Chuan now has the Chakram. Can look to pressure Yamate a little bit more now. Yep, takes the third race. Yeah, throws out the Chakram. Oh, it's a regeneration rune. Really wish he would have fought for that now. Oh, the Ravage goes out and they're going to be able to chain stun this Mirana. They do. Anchor Smash just on point here. And they do get the Ravage off for a solo kill there on that safe lane Mirana. Pretty worth it in this stage of the game. Don't really need those big team fights, but Ling getting surrounded here. Has the decay, but gets tossed into the air and lands down, breaks his knees. That's another kill going the way of Geek fam. So still score tied 4-4. Very close game here. Tidehunter leading the scoreboard 52-13. A very farm Tidehunter. This is going to be a tie that gets out of control. Already 8.5 here. Going for the mechanism. A very quick one at that. And Scrambleloo falling. Let's try to snipe some bounty runes there. Very unfortunate. Again, Anchor Smash coming out here. Level 7 Mirana. Looking to apply a little bit of harassment on Yu, but it's just so difficult to kill this Tidehunter. Raindrops are there. Just the constant plinking, and here comes Ollie. Throw out that Ignite maybe. Nope, just Bloodlust. And Chuan already forced back a little bit. March. Yamate. Oh, Chuan. Looking for that early hood, actually. Trying to go for that magic defense. Line now. Level 4.5. We got Scamberloo as well. Level 7, about level 8 now. See which talent he goes for. 20 damage to 200 health. 200 health seems like the better option here. Vengeful Spirit. I'm going to be waiting for that bounty rune. Both sides just playing a little bit safe. Got the tiny. About to go for that ancient stack. But, you know, tree grab, the way it works now is just a little bit clunky for that. Uh-oh. Gets pinged out. Get a little bit clunky for that ancient farming. We'll have to see if he still does it. But the Observer Ward does scout this. It does scout the smoke going out. So Yamate could potentially get brought down here. Yeah, they're going to go in for it. They're going to dive in right away. Starting with Impale. Very tricky choice. There's still a Hex there. Yamate gets Hex. Turned into a frog. Tossed up. But he gets healed by that Soul Rip. It's going to keep him alive for a tad bit. There's the Chakram. Gets him. And now Ling in trouble as well. Tiny punches him in the face. Another cut across. Ling dropping low. And there's the toss. Throws the creep in his face and breaks it. And that's going to be Chuan sitting at a tower going for a tombstone kill. Very arrogant here positioning. But it gets denied right away by the Rubik. Who reads a book. Now hitting that level 6.5. Has Spell Steal. It's going to be Whirling Death. Pretty useless on Rubik. But could still potentially come back to haunt Chuan if he's not careful, seeing that he is a strength hero. March with the level 4 toss and 3 throw. Mechanism still on his way out. Yeah, the Mechanism actually flying out, so this could be dangerous. But there's Ravage, Yu. He is actually not going to go for it. Yamate comes in with the razors, though. The triple razors could be problematic. And March playing the safe thing here, running closer to SF so that he doesn't get the long raise out. And Ferocious Seer really couldn't do much to help him out. And they actually bring down the Tidehunter. Let's look at net worth. 4,006 for the Tiny and 4,004 for the Tidehunter. So Tiny right at the top, but we still got Tidehunter about to climb up into first place if he's not careful. Of course, we got SF and Timbersaw being tied at 3rd and 4th place, more or less as well. And overall, it's 1,000 of a lead here from Geek Fam. Yu comes in, he has Ravage. But whether or not he decides to throw it out is another thing. March coming in, they do see this with the lead forward there. SF gonna get scouted out by this arrow. Yep, they scout him, and that's all they really need though. Jumping in, drop that star stomp. No, there's a stun, and the arrow stolen. Lands on the Mirana. Mirana's in a lot of trouble. She's gonna try and leap away. She jumps away with her 2 leaps, and she gets out of there scot-free. New Mirana is pretty darn good, turns out. And although that gank was foiled there, Yamate will not be securing that kill on Mirana. Oh, will he? The zombies are coming in. Full force. March is losing strength, but he has 1,600 points of life. He's got magic resistance as well. The Grow giving all that status resistance. It is problematic to deal with. And now Rubik has ran a little bit too far forward here. Getting hit by that fire blast. He's going to survive there. Get himself pummeled a little bit. Is there another tree throw? Nope, there isn't. A toss over. Yep, that's going to settle Rubik. Yep, Undying turns out too heavy for Rubik's poor little back. Gets a kill here. Scambaloo now going forward there. Approaching Yamate. It's a 3v1 situation and Shadow Fiend is just caught out of bounds here. Gets himself caught out and gets himself beat into the ground. And 5 to 11 here. Geek Fam just overpowering New Beginnings. And I feel like this doesn't need to happen. Meanwhile, Vengeful Spirit dying to the Lion. I believe Finger of Death was used there. Yeah, there you go. Finger of Death was used. So that's Vengeful Spirit going down as well. So the hard carry, quote, quote, does go down. And great fight so far. And Yu gonna look to pressure this tier 1 tower. They have gotten some tier 1 towers, which is nice. Throwing a toss again, just softening them up. But everyone has raindrops nowadays, so magic damage isn't exactly the biggest factor. And we got Timbersaw coming in. Ooh, toss him in out. Ferocious Spear really wants to go for a swap, but is this really the guy you want to swap? Cloak, it's got level 4 reactive armor. It is a tricky situation. And your teammates are starting to bail as well, so not the best choice, and definitely not the greatest Undying game. Oh wow, they're going for the Tidehunter. This is a dangerous affair here. They're all crowded around. Are you gonna get hit by Ravage? Yes, you are. March runs in. There's the Sentry Wards there to detect him. March getting slowed there by the Gush, and there's the Impale. It lands on 3 of them, but really, they tried to pile in on the Watermelon, and they got punished. 2 heroes lost there, and the Ancient stack could potentially go down if they're not careful. Scambaloo, he's gonna leap away. He has many leaps. He is fine. Alrighty. Once again, the arrow flying out. Ooh, lands it on the Rubik. But it shouldn't be that big a problem. He will be able to get out there in time. A lot of backup along the way. Scambaloo, though, thinks otherwise. Going in. Has 3 seconds left on his next... You what, mate? Oh no, even gets hit by an arrow! Yamate, no! Oh no, getting caught out. The old man feeling a little rusty around the joints there. And all the disables going all around the place. There's some on Undying, some for Yamate, but Yamate gets out. Is this the pro bait that we were looking for? Baiting Lion to dive under the tower. Oh, Ollie comes in, finds Ling on that Undying side. Yamate, you owe me 1 beer. As a result of that, Scambaloo still gets a kill. 7 to 12. And, well... Chuan gonna be scratching his head about that one. Yamate did get out, but he did bait his teammate to die. So that was pretty bad. March. No, gonna be facing up the Ferocious Seer. There is backup coming in. Tidehunter doesn't have Ravage. Could be a tough kill to get. He does have Swap to cancel the TPs though. And Tiny could be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah. Oh, he tosses the Titan Hunter out. What a player. Yu, is he going to go for Ravage? No, he's not. It's on cooldown anyway. What am I talking about? But that was a crazy play. Good play on him. Creeps giving the vision. Toss just coming into play there. Great tiny work. And 7-12 now. Kill score still favoring Geek fam. But Titan Hunter, richest guy on the map. Shadow Fiend now with the double damage, looking to output some serious DPS here if he's given the opportunity to. Gotta play it very careful. Now, 3 throw, woo, throw 3 at the creeps. That's a good way to aggro them back. Timbersaw comes in, has something to say about this. Oh wow, these guys could actually walk into a pincer. Oh, the sentry ward scout self scramble Lu. They see him right away. The hex going out onto Rubik, so Rubik will not be allowed to participate at the start of this fight. The Ravage pretty much airballs. It hits a few heroes, but it really doesn't do too much in the way of things. Chuan dodging that arrow hitbox just by a little bit. That arrow actually lands on the SF. Yeah, he gets stunned for a really long time, but Titan now, without his Ravage, feeling pretty useless at the Lion, uses a Finger of Death, blows out the Vengeful Spirit there. Oh no, Yamate getting surrounded, clubbed down by March, and Chuan flies up into the air, courtesy of Tiny, lands down on Ling, looking for another kill, throws a tree at him, and Ling falls. Chuan scores another one. Bloodstone, very, very close to completion here, and they march down the middle lane, 9-16 here, Geek fam. Stalin over a new beginning. Losing only 2 supports there. Ravage very lackluster in that fight. Great split from the Dire side. And Murata and Timbersaw finally taking the top spots for net worth. Titan Hunter has been dethroned. Yeah. Scamberloo, Dragonlands. Ooh, okay. Don't often see this on Miranas. Usually see Maelstroms, but hey, long range is good. You poke from afar, you get a less harm, I think you can say. So she has gone for the 20 damage instead of the extra health. So just want every little bit of punch she can get. The Yasha does add to the attack speed. We'll see if there's a Maelstrom added on later, or she's just going for maybe something cool like a Silver Edge. Maybe she could go for Silver Edge into crit style, but usually Mjolnir is the item of choice here for Scamberloo, no, for Miranas. If Skadi does come into play, that could work as well. Lots of stats makes her pretty beefy, unable to die to the magic damage from SF, who hasn't been doing too well and is forced to go BKB first, which is a very frowned upon item. You know, especially when you're forced to go into a BKB situation, BKB first situation. It's you know, it's not a bad choice per se. It's just it's a choice that will cost you later on. You know, usually you grab that BKB. Okay, Rubik died, but usually you grab that BKB when you need to, you know, you really want to end the game, or if you just need to. And in this case, it's pretty much a need to situation, and that is really bad because that means your BKB gets reduced a lot earlier. March, the map hacker, gets in there, tosses the TPing Undying out of there, even hits the stop button for a second there, BMs for a bit, and then clubs him down the tree. March, what a stylist. But yeah, getting BKB first on SF means that it depletes faster, so your late game is just so much weaker if he gets to that. It comes up with a lot of problems, and BKB doesn't really assist you in dealing damage per se. Your ulti can be cancelled, but that's pretty much it. Alright, some of you guys are still asking for more Dota volume, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more. Here's a little bit more Dota volume, guys. But you know, because in the past, a lot of people have been telling me that it's too loud, so just tweak it down a little bit. 9,000 net worth now for Murata, 8,005 for the Timbersaw. Lion running forward, almost has the Blink Dagger as well. Ferocious Seer, Shadow Blade on him, okay. Vengeful Spirits, you know, going for BKB as well. So just really not liking the magic damage being output, you know. But can you really blame them? Look at the amount of magic damage that's available. You have Timbersaw already outputting a lot of damage. Tiny with the Stun Toss combo. Star Storm to worry about. Fire Blast. Oh, come on. SF. Not having a good day. Takes an arrow. I'm not sure what he was standing there for. Maybe trying to juke. gets hit by an arrow. This observer ward clearly scouts at him. So maybe they just hit him when he didn't expect it. So SF catches another arrow and goes down. 9-19 now. This kill score looking better and better for Geek fans. 6,000 gold in favor for the Dire here. And top 3 net worths all belonging to the Dire. SF way down in 5th place. Tiny getting beefy here. Beats away at the creep wave, clears them out. And now the tier 2 tower looking to be in danger as well. With all that bloodlust going around, look at the damage. Oh no, they're going straight in there. Instant reflexes. Impressive here from Geek Fam as they punish hard and fast. And Ferocious Seer has to be careful. The Wave of Terror goes out. He didn't actually max it as well. So it's just going for more magic missile burst damage. And Radiant Structures were fortified, but Chuan pretty much unkillable right now. Chakram stolen. Okay, that's nice. Chuan's arrow flies through, not getting it. Chuan could be going down here. Has to be careful. Pops the stick charges. Still has the Bloodstone Deny if he wants it. Does he get it? The Wrecking Assault doesn't kill him. The Ravage comes out. That's pretty nice. But no! None of the Geek Fam heroes were dying up to this point. Mirana finally feeds her dominating spree over, but Yu collects the gold instead. So Tidehunter gets richer, but I'm not sure it's gonna do much. But he did get his first talent in the talent of spell of damage reduction. But Chuan is just really cleaning up house here. He doesn't really care for the Kraken Shell, doesn't really care for the Anchor Smash. He's just doing damage the old-fashioned way. Goodbye Undying. And there's the Lion with the semi-ravage. Catches both cores at the same time. Triple kill here for the Timbersaw. And Yu thinking about escaping here, will get out in time. The Impale just not coming off cooldown is quick enough. And Chuan really collecting those Bloodstone charges and seeing that he was nearly close to death earlier and restoring back up. Look at that talent there. 5 reactive armor stacks. And look at that regen. Just insanity right now. 75 health per second. This guy is just not dying that easy. Very, very impressive play here from Chuan so far. 12-24. Double the kill score on Geek Fam. And just rolling over New Beginnings, man. I really thought it was going to be closer. But guess not. Alright, Scamberloo about to complete his Manta style. And that would be pretty nice for him. Chuan picks up an Arcane Rune. This is when you stay away from him. Shadow Blade. Immediately forced out. Sentry Ward deployed. Just control an area. Roshan is up. No one has bothered to mess with him just yet, but it might change. As they are throwing an arrow into Roshan now. And there we go. 5 seconds stun on the guy. And there we go. Bloodlust on everything. Going in. Now, the real question is, do they actually scan up? Radiant are grouped up together. They have no Ravage. They have Requiem, BKB. But Yamate's SF just feeling a little lackluster today. It's the BKB first effect. Oh, Ollie walks up, sees Yu. Hello. Oh, wow, Yu jumps in there, gets Hex turned into a frog, and now he's Timber Food. He's got to be careful here. The arrow lands on the Undying. He's going to be doing very little this fight. Oh, am I kidding? Yu, 8 seconds to the Ravage, needs to stay alive. Yamate charges us up. Nope, not doing enough damage. They're trying to go for the Roshan. These guys are so greedy. These guys are so greedy. Do they get it? Nope, they actually finish the Roshan for the Dire, and they just get cleaned up. They say, thank you, ma'am. Gets brought down. Geek Fam just rolling over the competition. 5-0. Roshan, if you throw that in as well, it's a 6-0. 12-29. I'm surprised NB do not just call GG right here. This is a devastating turn of events and a well play coming out for Play Hard. I would certainly say so. Tower going down as well. Backdoor regeneration gets turned off. And Tiny goes in for the clubbing. Looking really bad here, and Lion pulls off the most annoying duns in the game, I think. A complete shutdown here. Geek Fam looking impressive. I haven't seen him this impressive in a while. And a Hex going on to Rubik. Oops is the word here. It's going to get ticked down by the Ogre Magi. Should die. He doesn't have any points in Null Field though. So very vulnerable to magic damage. The Rexes are about to fall. I don't see any way that it stays up here. Range Barracks about to go down here. The toss as well. Adding on to that pressure. Yamate jumping forward here, TPing back into the fray, but yeah, with a Yasha and a BKB, gotta really do little in these engagements. Now the Shrine's open to taking. Geek Fam looking to shut this one down, but can they? Be advised, of course, you know, in case you guys didn't know, I think the last time they faced off in this particular matchup, Geek Fam actually brought down New Beginning as well. So brought them down 2-0. So just a little bit of side info for you guys. So looks like history is starting to repeat itself as we move ahead. 17,000 net worth in favor of 17,000 net worth in favor of Geek Fam. Looking pretty scary here, Ollie. If you stolen up the Tibber chain and Yamate, BKB and Yasha, man, this is I don't want to keep using the same word lackluster, but this SF is just not outputting the damage he needs to, and it's really hurting the team. And Undying as well feels very paper thin in all that damage. It's just very bad. And now the Moonlight Shadow comes out. I want to see if she gets the reduction talent. It's going to be on level 25 though. 70-second cooldown reduction, so that's a 30-second. But now they get the jump and a Ravage. No, he gets hit by the Impale, so he can't react. He's hexed up. They just leave him there, and now he can Ravage. But how are you gonna Ravage this? Your team's mostly dead. They're gonna try and kill Tiny maybe. Rubik stalls tree toss. That's nice. All right, March going in there with the Shadow Blade, looking for Rubik. Pounds him once, pounds him twice. That's the Avalanche. Clubs him with the tree, tosses him into the sky, and March isn't even gonna lose the Aegis. That's another four-man wipe there, or rather, in this case, a trade, since Lion did technically go down. SF, the lone survivor of the squad, is gonna be shaking in his boots. Their middle rack's gone, 4 heroes down. It's a bad day to be a NB fan. And now Timbersaw marching down forward, looking for the finish. Geek Fam clearing out the bottom wave as well, letting the creep wave catch up, and once they do, no. Shiwan, 24 Bloodstone charges, says, I'm just gonna take the back entrance, gonna smack down the tier 3 tower by myself. No one needs a creep wave when I can do it myself. 13 to 33, I guess we can go for the 1337 dream. Oh, Tiny goes in, he's got it. There we go, tosses a tree over to the Rubik, throws the Undying to his team that shreds the zombie, and oh man, 20,000 gold. This game is just looking sad. Yamate is getting free hits onto Tiny, but Tiny's just going for the full reset. Time for that res, I guess. Oh, the arrow catching done by Rubik this time round as the Tidehunter going for that Ravage, maybe. No, Ravage on cooldown, 20 seconds. Chuan coming in there, the Mana Burn and Ferocious Seer. He just melts, triple kill. Geek Fam just auto attacks here, just strafing those arrows. Plink, 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 plink. 1336, one more kill, man. One more kill for Elite, and then we can GG. Yamate, go, feed it. Feed it. We already got 8. Just get a 9th. Come on. Rubik, is that you? Alright, Rubik, looks like it's you. No. Come on, one more and then GG out. You know, you guys know, right? 1337. Elite. Arrow. Gonna be dodged this time round. Oh, Yamate is gonna be it. Yamate, you are the chosen one. He charges up. The Raccoon of Souls, he does enough damage. Is he gonna be a kill before that? Yes, we go. 1337, save that screenshot. Yu now in trouble. He has blown the Ravage, but it does absolutely nothing. They get team freaking wiped, and Tidehunter, the lone survivor here, gonna get tossed around like candy. And wow, item drops happening here. BM from March, and Yu will actually survive as the throne goes down, sparing him his life. And Geek Fam walk over game number 1 into game number 2. And they are 1 game away from entering the main event. And they are gonna be, well, the main stage, sorry. And they are going to be pretty pleased with themselves. 1 more game, going to be high on spirits. Well, New Beginnings really got to shape up and think about a new plan of attack if they want to stay competitive in game number 2. Alright guys, we're going to hop out of this, and we will be back with game number 2 in a very short moment. So stay with us. Thank you for watching. I'm Lysander, and you're watching Galaxy Battles. Much love and Kappa.